All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live, and I'm so happy to be here. We've got three, I'm gonna say, awesome people to do this whole exercise. I'm about to show you the overlay, and it's gonna be great. Just trust me. So the game we're playing today is we're gonna be playing a fantasy draft, and the way it's gonna work is that I and my three contestants we're gonna try and pick the best possible team in ETF2L. We have to pick between all the players that are in ETF2L. We have to obviously tell you guys why we're picking them, and hopefully this is a good way to sort of shine a light on the players inside of Prem this season and kind of give it a different feel than when you just talk about the teams and how they're going to place and all that. So we're kind of focusing more on the players themselves. But we have some people in here as well, and every one of them shows up on the overlay. So that's insane. eepily, welcome to the overlay. Can you believe it? You show up.
No, I can't believe it. I'm going to bust it somehow. I'm going to break it in half and just end up disappearing. Because, I enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure the entire last time people were just like, right, who's that random last weirdo? And it was me. I was the weirdo.
Yeah, and then also we have Lucky, who is the first time participant. Obviously he wasn't here the first time. This is the second time we do this kind of thing. But no smart person would ever make an overlay and only use it once. So Lucky, welcome to the game show.
I'm enjoying the overlay, and I have to say, the last time I watched this, I was laughing so hard that I started crying. So I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, and then finally we have the person who's here just to make sure that I don't lose. Wandum, how are you doing?
Last team, I feel like you're kind of like selling me a bit short here. Last time I picked the perfect pug team, and that really would have just like absolutely destroyed everything. But unfortunately, the super team was never created. I mean, if any orgs are looking to sort of pick up a team, like hit me up. I'm about to prove it.
Didn't you quit? Didn't you quit like a month and a half ago? Why are you still here?
So actually, I'm leaving on Monday, assuming that my COVID test tomorrow is negative. I'm leaving, and then I'm quitting forever. I'm never coming back.
Yeah.
So basically, I can do whatever I want. Can I swear?
Yeah, as long as it's not like really
the
bad
fuck I
swears.
want.
You know?
I'm
My
leaving.
Christian
I'm gonna call
is-
everyone horrible.
Yeah, obviously. Oh, I've instated I'm going to call it the Wandum rule, which is you can't pick people on the wrong classes. That's going to
Yes,
be important for
wrong.
round 2.
Damn it, I was going to pick eepily for every class.
Yeah.
No, I think it's important that, like, as long as one can't pick Gink on any class, he's not in the season. You can't pick him. You can't use your crackhead logic anymore. We're going by regular rules today.
Yeah. All right. And the way we're going to do it is that we're going to pick in snake order, which means that Lucky's going to go first. So he picks one, then Wandum picks one, then I pick one, then eepily picks 2, then I pick one, then Wandum pick one, then Lucky picks 2, and then Wandum picks 1, and so on, until we have everyone in there. You can pick classes in any order you want. So you can pick a demo man or a roamer or a pocket or a scout first, but you can't pick an off class. That only comes after we picked everyone else. And that's just kind of in there to make sure that we shine a light on all of the wonderful off classes that might not have been picked because they're not as proficient on whatever class they might be playing on. Also, when anyone on your team switches to an off class, that guy who's on the off class, he just magically shifts into the body and takes over. And if you have 2 off classes at the same time, he's just in both of those bodies. It's just magic. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so Lucky, that means that you go first, and there is a list of all the players. It's just all the players that are in Prem. You can pick up. The only kind of wild cards that are in here that I have chosen not to include is like all the Ascent players, because who knows where they end up. I can see Poppy and Classy have both left Ascent. So, so who knows where they end up, but they're not in this draft.
It's metagame to pick players from the best team anyway, so by that logic alone, I'm going to metagame, and I want to pick Kuno and Pocket Scout first.
That's
Kuno
cringe,
and
bro.
Pocket Scout. All right.
Yeah, give.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why?
You guys,
Explain why.
Hey, the man slays, all right. Like I watched a clip today of him essentially using a aimbot to kill someone who landed on the point next to him, and it was funny as fuck. So based off that logic alone, I think aimbot defeats all, so I'd pick Kuno.
All right.
Okay.
I should also mention that if you want to swap, your 2 scouts, say you pick another Pocket Scout, you can switch Kuno to Roma Scout or a Flank Scout if you want to.
No.
I'm going to give you that option. I don't know why you would do it with Kuno. I'm just saying.
playing him on medic. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but
No, that's the Wandum rule. You can't do that.
cringe. Oh well, he's mine now.
Yeah, speaking of Wandum, who do you pick, Wandum?
I had a really long thought about this. I think really hard. I think I have to pick Seeds here.
Ooh.
He's probably this season probably going to be, I don't want to say by far, but like I honestly kind of want to say by far the best medic. I don't think, I mean, even last season was kind of the best medic already, and now that Class isn't here, who's felt like his only competition, not playing anymore, I feel like this is an easy dub for Seeds.
Oh yeah, I mean he is definitely the best medic. I would agree, but is medic really important to pick first?
Yes.
I looked through the players, and I feel like there's 4 good medics in Prem at least. Right,
That was exactly, well, not to give things away, but you know, there are 4 names which stand out to me. So I'm happy for one to waste his first pick.
Yeah, no problem, man. I got plenty more good picks to come.
All right, so the annoying part now is that we have 2 Nerd Raids players being picked. Right, and that's annoying to me because I feel like I was thinking like Nubby, like he's probably the best roamer. Like there's a few others in there. I would just feel really happy with Nubby as a roamer. So I'm just gonna pick Nubby. That's gonna be my pick for roamer. I'm gonna pick Nubby.
Fair.
That's fair. That man slays.
He does slay.
Good.
He's kind of a gamer. So what I get to now?
Yep, you get to pick 2. And obviously
Right.
now I've already ensured that my team is the most entertaining team to watch.
I don't know. You're all picking apart Nerd Rage, probably because you know they're the team people are expecting to win a lot. I'm going to throw a massive curveball. What do you want?
Keep up with crossing in the document we have. Somebody put like crosses next to the names we've already chosen. By the way, I can't change it, but like someone please.
Oh yeah.
All right, continue, eepily.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna actually tax your brain a little bit.
Or like see the massive overlay, Wandum.
Yeah, like I'm already typing things in. Yeah.
The overlay is there, man. Stop being a pussy.
I've
Jesus
requested
Christ. Right.
editing rights in the document.
Oh my god.
Shut up, man! Jesus fucking
You know
Christ!
that guy in like a 100-person work meeting who's just like, oh, can I get edit rights for this document? I've just thought of a
Yeah.
really good idea.
Yeah, that's me.
Right, okay. I'm going to continue picking apart the Nerd Rage roster, right? I'm going to get Josh on Pocket, right? Because Soldier, not all that important, right? But open players think that since we're living in a gunboats change world, I think still the Soldier's OP. And also Josh is really good. Also, I feel like having a strong main caller is important, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who are pleb. I mean, you may have seen the Nerd Rage roster be a little bit pleb without a main caller. So, you know, all your boys without a big main caller, maybe it goes to shit, you know? So Josh, we're going to go for first. And then it's difficult because I kind of then want to go for like a big fat scout.
I mean, there's a few left.
There's
There's a lot of left.
See, it's gonna be probably more controversial, and it's gonna sound like I'm throwing shade at like the faint scouts. But can I pick which version of Neo I'd want to go for? Because Neo has really quiet seasons, and then he had seasons where he just fucking slays.
I mean, is Neo this season? There's no like you have to
Can
predict
I-
like how good is he this season? Is the question.
Okay,
right?
well, I'll pick Neo because it's gonna be a slay season for Neo. Go on.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Right, like Korvac and Neo.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
going back, like I don't know how many seasons. Like Neo had quite an amount of like pretty quiet seasons where he was like good, but like not top tier. And then just sometimes in like some of the previous seasons, it's just like holy shit, like dude just.
I was so
fucking
disappointed
annihilated.
that Korvac and Neo weren't in last season. It was like, oh, you just murdered everything, and then again.
Callback absolutely slayed, man. Like, that man was
The
insane.
question is going to do it. Okay, I think I need a scout, and I want Yeehaw on scout just to mess things up on the flank. So that's my pick, Yeehaw.
Yeah.
The man is a DM machine. Like, everyone knows that. When you get a Yeehaw on your team, you get the existential DM crisis.
Yeah. Like he's
sounds
just
like
gonna
a
murder
bad
people, right?
extreme
Like he gets
title.
32 kills per match. All right, Wandum, have you figured out who's been picked yet, or do we need to like help you out?
Can I get Kunu?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm sure he
No,
hasn't
no,
been
no, no.
picked.
I think I'm going to continue. I think I'm going to continue with my sort of my log theory, and I think I'm going to have to pick Milky on Demo Man.
Milky on Demo Man.
The
All right,
man- I
so
don't
Demo
know,
Man from the worst team.
Did you
in the-
watch the qualifier?
Last night, because he was kind of going crazy. I feel like people are gonna sleep on Milky until they see him play the game. I'd be like, oh wait, this guy's insane. He's I think he's
Wandum-
gonna have big.
Do
Well,
you
I
just
don't
see
know, like,
people hit an
I'm
air shot and then
slightly
you pick
hate
them?
Demo.
Is that how it works?
I mean, so good. He's kind of nuts. I have to say.
Okay,
Drop
fine.
11,000 and a half damage in
Yeah,
both
he did.
games.
He was like, I don't know what he did to the polls last night, but like, oh my god, it was not pretty.
I just dropped a load of Ubers. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
All right, Lucky, you have 2 picks.
2 whole picks. I'm sport for choice. There's so many good players left, but I'm gonna have to pick Mueller. That man has impressed me on Medic every time I've watched him. I feel like out of the top medics, he is definitely up there, probably in my top 1 spot. I really just like how he plays. I watched a bunch of his demos as well. Like, it seems like the man has it on lock for Medic. So I love that boy.
Yeah, he's so good.
You stuck Mueller next to my name. There's some real love triangle stuff right there.
How much is he paying you?
Infinite amounts of money. And my next pick, after that, I am going to pick Elacor for the Demo Man.
That's another good pick. There's a bunch of good Frenchies this season, for sure, and Elicor is one of them.
Yeah, my entire game plan is to put Kuno in with a bunch of French people. And that's going to be about it.
Oh, that's a nice
I
one.
mean,
yeah.
his TF2 is already in French, so you can find like.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, Elacor, of course, is. I'm picking a team of DM monkeys, aren't I? It's just flashy plays in Ooga Booga.
I mean, hopefully you can pick up like a main call at some point.
That's,
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Not the game plan. There won't be a main caller. It will just be
Why do
chaos.
you need main callers?
Yeah, you just out DM the enemy team, Vita. God. We played TF2 before? Oh my god.
Pew pew.
If only there was like a recent example of a team that mainly DM'd, didn't play that much, didn't have a strong main caller, like a Swift season where they didn't win because it didn't work.
What?
No one
had
understands that
literally
reference, eepily.
No,
It's way
I
too
don't
vague.
get
They had literally exactly that.
Yeah.
Where they fucking
As
creep
JMX
around
still is
tunnels.
saying, don't need to main call if they're all dead. So true.
I just want British hooligan noises. That you don't need main calls when you have that.
Yeah, Wandum, you have a medic that can't die, and you have a demo man that can't miss. So who do you want
Yeah,
next?
exactly. I've already won. Ooh. I think I'm just gonna have to ride or die in this. I feel like I was saying that I wanted really good logs, but like I think my next pick might just completely contradict that because I think I want to get Opti on Roma.
Yeah, Opti kind of nukes.
He's really good at Roma, right? But
Yeah.
like that doesn't mean he gets good logs because he does like all of the dirty work for his team. But it doesn't matter because he's so good. I mean, I feel like
He was going to be
eventually
my next pick, man.
keep
He's so
talking
good.
about Opti and he's no longer overrated or he's no longer underrated. He starts being overrated, but I don't think we've hit that critical mass yet. I think he's still very, very good.
Yeah, like, his stats are actually not that great, but
No.
if the eye test, he absolutely passes it. Like, he is just doing so much work and making so many plays.
He's so good.
And speaking of plays, that's not a good segue because I am picking Nazboy on Demo Man, and
Oh god.
it's I want my good Demo Man, and might as well get the shaky mouse one.
So now you can. I mean, you're going for frag videos with Nubby, but at the same time, you literally can't watch one of the players. You don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, like you can't scout this guy because nobody can actually stand to watch him. So he's
Where
just
are
an
his
enigma.
traps? I don't know. He
Didn't
doesn't know either.
He doesn't even know where they are.
Yeah.
I mean,
didn't he literally say a while back that like he can't watch his own demos and he was trying to fix the mousing because like when he watches his own demos, even he feels a bit sick. I swear he said that, like a few
He
months
did,
ago.
yeah, in an interview. Like,
Yeah.
He also said, he was going to stop it. Yeah, he said he was going to fix it, and then I feel like he made it worse somehow.
yeah.
It's pretty.
We've asked him like 3 or 4 times, like, what is going on with your mouse? And it's resetting his aim, so that's an interesting one.
Yeah, absolutely. eepily is once again in the position where he has 2 picks.
What have I got? So I've got Pocket and I've got Scout. So you said we're allowed to be flexible with our scouts, right?
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
I don't care. As long as the class is correct, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay, that works. I think to go with Neo, I kind of want Voxy. Voxy's not been picked, right? Not crazy.
That's respect. Respect right there.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. I think Neo can slay. I'd go like a Neo flank scout and Voxy pocket scout. I feel like that would make sense. That'd be a pretty decent combo. Josh would just shout abuse at people and presumably keep people in line. Because, I mean, you kind of got to bully scout mains so as to, not let their ego get too big. And every scout main which has got a bit too big for his boots, it's because he wasn't bullied enough in school. That's truth. And then I get a second one. Go on. I really want a demo. I'm looking at the demos right now.
Right. The demo man from the worst team has already been picked, so that should leave the door open, right? You have Eames, you have...
is worse than Virtus Pro? I'm not sure. I think that's an interesting take, Peter.
I don't know about that. I mean, they're definitely the underdogs in Prem this season. I mean,
Yeah, like this is rough, right? Because I think people are picking up like I would love to want to pick something like Eames, but Eames and Josh and team would be like psychotic, and I was really hoping to get Elical, but then he got goblined away from me, and it'd be difficult with Mac as well. I think.
Yeah,
he would also need to get like smashed into line, so maybe we need to ignore the Demo Man class. That's a good idea.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll just ignore that and I'll pick someone else in it.
Yeah.
Which one of our soldiers we got picked? Let's go. We've not picked callback yet. I'm getting callback then.
That was one of the French people I was hoping to pick. I'll already tell you now.
Fucked.
There's a whole bunch of them in there. It's very interesting. I'm kind of thinking, like, do I want Gassy on Scout? Do I want, like, maybe Amarok on Scout? Right? Amarok is always the best, basically, on whatever class he's on. So is he also going to just be the best on Scout? I don't know. I also need to, like, check out. Is there anyone on the... also Demo Man. It's actually Alien Smiley down there. He's actually a good Demo Man.
Alien Smiley is incredible.
Yeah. Obviously that doesn't apply to me because I already picked Nasboy, who is a much better Demo Man. But who else do I want? So Gazi is obviously like a roaming scout. And I already have... So Yeehaw on Pocket Scout and Gas on Roamer? Or like Flank Scout? That doesn't sound bad to me. At all. Yeah, I'm picking Gas.
Nice.
Holla holla.
Holla holla big dollar.
I think you guys were calling me out for not having a big voice earlier. I think I get Everex on Scout, to be honest, because I know he can main call. You look at the guys on my team so far, I feel like honestly Everex could probably be the voice. I mean, maybe there's some personality conflicts. I don't think there is that much, honestly. I think it's fine. I think Everex can call. Maybe the calls, the way that sort of Garda plays, not the most sort of, let's just say, like in sync all the time. They do go for some really cool.
Look, I put the rankings that JMax Chill made, right? And his team, Garda Pantry, they're number one because Everex was the only one in the system. So you just take 6 Everexes, he's the best team. So there you go. So that's all the evidence you need, right?
You've got it on the stream as well. Look at it.
Absolute mastermind. Everyone's going to look at those and be like, "What does any of this mean?"
High number, good. But basically, this is. But for Garda Pantry, it's just Everex's numbers times 6, and that's better than anyone else. Because scouts are good.
Everex, honestly, they'd all like play the saxophone. What does he play? Is it the saxophone? What does he play? He plays like an instrument. Somebody in chat will know. Kunu knows.
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Yeah, me neither. I have just no idea what Word's talking about.
It's just the clarinet. Yeah,
Skin flute clarinet.
Yeah. He has 2 clarinets. Why? Why does he have 2 clarinets?
The only instrument I know is the recorder.
All right.
Lucky, can you pick a player? Because Wandum's just derailing us.
This is why we started early.
Yep, I was just waiting for him to finish whatever the fuck he was talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and break the internet. I want to pick Charlie. Yeah,
Dude,
I
Charlie has fucking Reddit plays, right? If there's a Shroud,
Yeah. Do you want him on Pocket or
it is
Roamer?
Charlie.
You can
I want
switch
him.
later.
I want him on Pocket. I've got explanations. I feel like Global Clan EU has been on a bit of a rip tear. Like since they played that tournament, they were smacking people about. Like Charlie has been getting better and better and better. And before, I didn't appreciate him as much as I probably should have, and now I super appreciate how well he's playing. So big high hopes for Charlie. Can main call as well. So picking up and main caller and sticking him with some insane players could be good. Do I get another pick? I get another pick now, don't I? All right. Lots of good players around here, but I'm gonna stick with one tried and tested player who I played with previously. I'm gonna pick Ixie as my other scout.
Very fair. So what
That
did
man
you do your scout?
destroys.
Like
Yeah,
budget
Kuno
Zorgs,
and
right?
Ixie are my scouts. Yeah, Ixie is nutty. That man frags. That's all I have to say.
Damn. See, it makes sense because you've got like Giga Vagina Scout and Large Dick Run Around Take 1v1s Win 'em Scout, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. You get then you essentially get Tiger Theory. That's what you get out of it.
Tiger Theory without the tiger. It's the dream.
Exactly. That's exactly what you want.
Just the drugs.
It's just the drugs. Do you have a drug dealer on your team? Didn't think so.
Not yet. I don't know if any one of my team is gonna drug dealer. I think I'm gonna pick an animal instead. I want Ron's on Pocket. I think this guy's crazy. Again, following the Milky theory, I think Ron's. He's one of the next people up. This guy is nuts.
You're just picking all the up and comers.
Yeah,
like,
You
when
just
say one of
looked at
next
the
people-
qualifiers and went, "Oh, these guys must be the greatest players in
Yeah.
the game."
You picked all the up and comers and put them with seeds.
I'm really confused because
Seeds, I put them with Opti. I put them with Everex.
but surely
There's
the
some
whole point of
stability
up and
there.
comers is that they're up and coming. They've not up and come, did you? Right?
No,
Like,
no.
they
They're
not
Up and
changed.
came.
In
They're going
Prem,
because
yeah.
okay, Seeds isn't very tall, and neither is Everex, right? But like they'll be able
What are
to
you talking
lift them
about?
up a little bit.
I can't
sort
wait to
of
see where this is going.
Reach new heights.
Okay, so I said to Lucky messaged me a couple days ago, just like, are you doing like any prep for this? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do any prep. The only reason I'm here is to listen to like Wandum's like crackhead theories about TF2. I'm so glad that you're just bringing it.
Yeah, that conversation did happen. I can confirm.
All right, so I'm gonna pick a guy who is not an up and comer, but I feel like is a bit under the radar, and that's Hugo from Faint Gaming. Hugo has just been so good for so long, and like JMX Chill, he actually did like this whole thing where he found the best statistical outliers, right? And the person with the most kills in a single match was Hugo on Gollywash as Soldier, which is
How
crazy.
many?
That's insane.
How many do you know?
I think it was 49. It
Wow.
it was a lot.
You've been immediately corrected that it in fact was not Hugo, but you've already picked him.
Oh, that's not Hugo?
Hugo is like Charlie. He's just been getting better and better and better and better, like as time goes on. But they seem to be
Plus,
super
there's two of
impressive.
them.
Yeah.
There's that other guy who's like in open, and I was playing around at TFT Center like a week ago, and he was just shit talking everyone. He spent the entire time just like calling people fucking morons. He spent more time typing than he did playing the game. And that's the kind of, he's like the backup Hugo for when this Hugo, if he eventually fails, that open player is going to move straight into Prem.
Just take his place.
Is that the guy that has all the Mike VODs on his YouTube channel? He has like a video of like Shadowbun playing against Mike. And it's
Oh.
in like 4-8
I don't know,
and it's
but-
awful.
Yeah.
Sounds
All right, eepily. You have to ask yourself now. What are some shortcomings in your team? Do you not need a main caller? Oh, you have a main caller. You have Josh.
We have Josh! That was
Yeah.
my first pick!
That's my mind going. But what do you need? What do you need? Because you have 2 picks and you're going to basically complete your team now.
Yeah, well, so my logic is, like I said, I want a good demo man. I don't think Eames or Mac would make sense. I don't think they would get crushed under the heel of Josh's authoritarian regime. And I've heard that French people pair well with Josh. Plus, you guys kind of sold me on Alien Smiley on the old demo, so I'm going to be picking him up. So
Respect.
that'll just, work because we just more Frenchies apparently is a solution. And then as my final pick in terms of medic, like I said, I wasn't too worried about medics because I feel like there's a lot of decent ones. Obviously, we've had Seeds and Moolah picked, although you put Moolah just next to Lucky instead of under the medic thing, so that's nice. I kind of want to go for my boy Martin on medic. I feel like he would, again, adapt to any way the team wants to go. Any medic that could survive seasons with low panda is going to do just fine.
That's the theory. All right.
eepily equals Martin and I equal Moolah. Massive.
Oh yeah, I didn't put him on medic. Oops. Also I did the same thing with eepily now.
Why is that shit all going on? Why would Josh leave? No, shut up. Cooney's here being all biased.
How dare he?
I reckon my team are fragged.
I'm a big fan of Martin Medic as well. That man's
He's also lovely.
pretty nice guy, yeah.
Yeah. So who do you want on Demo Man then? This is why you have to make your big pick.
Alien Smiley. I picked him.
Alien. Okay.
He's my
What else
boy.
say?
None of the other demos would be, submissive enough. I have no idea how submissive Alien Smiley is.
Southern.
He's certainly more than Eames because, I'm just imagining, if you had Eames and Josh, having an argument about anything, nothing would get done for the rest of the night.
Oh, yeah.
That would be, not even in a bad way. I love confrontation. But the rest of the team would probably not enjoy that.
Yeah. I have a really easy pick. I'm picking Vanny on medic. He's the best medic left. No doubt about it in my mind. So now it's onto Wandum. Who's your final scout? Is it someone who's barely made it into Prem?
No, I'm picking Nevo. So I like Harry Potter.
Oh, so you're just picking him for the glasses.
Yes.
What?
That makes a kind of sense, I guess.
He's a crackhead, isn't he? Like,
What are you talking?
What?
he's
No,
an absolute crackhead.
that's very different.
What are you doing? You're saying the glasses thing. What's the glasses thing? Is he just got glasses? Is that it?
Oh, good
I've
lord.
seen the picture of I don't even know if it's him. It was on the thread where it's just like a guy that kind of looks like Nevo. He's dressed up as Harry Potter.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm not aware of the memes. I've made myself look foolish. Clearly. Right. Okay. Great team. You've won. Well done.
Good talk.
Thank you.
So Lucky, you need to pick your Roma first, and then you can pick your off class.
My off-classer, okay.
No, Roma first.
Roma first and then off-class, yeah. I would like to swap someone off of the class that they're on, and I would like to pick Sylves as Roma.
Okay, Sylves as Roma. So
I am a big Sylves simp. That man is a nutty fragger once again. So I've picked a bunch of DM monkeys plus Charlie and put them in one team.
Monkey. You know what they say? Ape together strong.
Ape together strong indeed, eepily. See, this is why we're Dennis fanboys. This team is called Dennis Esports, all right? That is all.
Yeah, so you're picking Charlie and Roma and Sylves in pocket, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
No, Charlie's on pocket, sorry, and Sylves is on Roma.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you wanted to.
Yeah, because Sylves is down as pocket soldier for Virtus Bro, or Goblin Clan, or whatever they call themselves now. You're getting me beat? Yeah, you got it. Monk. For off-classer though, who's left? Not many. Do we have to pick an entirely different player, or do we have
Yes,
to pick
it
someone?
has to be an entirely different player. So what are some great off classes that are left?
Doughy.
Doughy.
True.
Doughy.
He's playing medic this season, right?
Yep.
Right. Go on
Who's
then.
playing Spy?
Show your. This is GCSE maths right now. Show your working.
I have no faith in anyone else. Doughy is my one true savior.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Good. Wandum. Go on then.
I don't know who to pick. I feel like all the good off classes are gone. I picked Nevo because I didn't want Lucky to get him on off class. If I pick someone, put him on scout. Can I put Nevo on off class?
No.
No. Okay.
No, we picked our teams and now we're picking off classes.
We're gonna have let's see who gets to play sniper. Let's say Early gets to play sniper for my team. He's my off-classer. He's won the lottery.
Okay. I feel
Okay.
like this off-classer one's like.
Yeah. All right. So just looking through it, right? Like there's obviously you can pick. Like the first one I saw was Azunas, who hasn't been picked on Roma, by the way, and he's really good on spy. I can't remember seeing him play sniper, but he's probably good at it. Like his aim is good. And then who else do we have? Can we assume Mac is a great off-classer? Probably not. Maybe Amarok is just the pick. Like
I don't
he
know.
can snipe probably. Nah, I'm picking Azunas on off-class then.
Perfect. Cool. I'm getting Amarok. Fucking owned, idiot.
Bye.
There is
Oh,
logic.
no.
If Amarok can play Soldier in demo, and now he's playing Scout, presumably he can just play every class in the game. There's no fucking rules with this guy, so easy. Ownage. Look at that. What a great roster. I've got so many Frenchies.
Yeah, but you don't have Dowie.
Yes.
that's true.
That
He does
is
not have
accurate,
Dowie.
Lucky. But on the other hand, you have Dowie.
Yeah.
Wait, there's
Doey's
like-
just like, please just let me play Medicaid. Like, no, gotta be Spy again. Another life. Go. Fuck off.
No, I'm saving lives by forcing him to play engineer and pyro. Okay.
All right, I'm looking through the rosters. I absolutely just love Wandum's team so much. It is actually just.
It's incredible.
Can we? So you know how they have like drafts in like American sports and stuff.
Yeah.
Can we just do a season of Prem where that we just get 4 more people and we do the drafts, right? And we just like. Because like whatever team Wandum's the captain for, they're just gonna hate him. That's gonna be like, bro, what are you doing right now? What are
So-
these picks? They have to play a full season with
Wouldn't
them.
that be
I have so
unfair to
many-
any team that Wandum
I have
picks?
so much money still to like spend on nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wandum's locker room is going to be so decked out because he spent no money
Yeah.
on his team.
Like this snack game on
Got
the-
an insane
room is
stadium.
Crazy.
That makes so much sense. Every time you do fantasy TF2, you pick all the cheap players, then you think, oh, I've got 20k left, you spend that on crack instead, right? That's how this happens.
I'm just gonna. Everex is never missing a shot again.
Plus 20%.
All right, I put a vote I put a vote in chat. I'm going to clear out this one, and then I'm probably also going to make like a YouTube poll. That's a good excuse to use that feature, right?
Yeah, it's a great one. Yeah.
I
good
think
job.
in 2 seasons, maybe, then my team will be the best one. But we're gonna have to wait.
Why do you pick it this
Then why did you pick it now?
Because I want to give these players shoutouts. Because I don't think I want to present a narrative for the people watching this, maybe going into the next season, that they should look out for names like Rums and the Milky EU to do big things. Also, to do big things. Also, Opti is really good, and we don't talk about him enough. So look.
I spent like 2 casts last season just like jerking off Opti saying how good he is,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah, same.
Maybe Opti's not in that category anymore, but like Rums and Milky, go watch.
Eames didn't get picked on Demo Man. Are we sad about
I
that?
could very easily, if I pick Eames on Demo Man, my teams would actually be kind of crazy. I'd probably have to not get Everex, because I think Eames and Everex on the same team might just like be unplayable for the rest of the team. But like besides that, I think Eames on my team would probably been a good shout.
yeah.
But I wanted to pick Milky.
Yeah, I would have liked to have fit Eames, but when you first pick Josh, that makes
Yep.
things a little bit difficult in terms of how many other big callers and people with big, strong opinions, What can you do? French players are kind of sick of this game, They've got like a
Yeah.
monopoly.
Like I don't know if I have a main caller either. It's just kind of I probably get away with it, but
I think I definitely could have picked like better. I feel like my team was decent,
I'm going to go ahead and say no. You've got a bunch of quiet people on your team, Peter.
Quiet fraggers.
Quiet
just
fraggers.
silent killers. You'll never see it coming. Yeah.
It's not as good as Den as esports.
Yeah. All right. Well, now, boys, we've now tried to pick the best possible team to win this season of Prem, but now the question is, can we make the worst possible team? Now the goal is
so excited. This is gonna be
like
so good.
no
Yeah.
main calls, bad DM, people that just can't function together. We need to figure this out.
Alright.
Like what's the worst possible way we can build our individual teams here? That's the question now that we're trying to answer. So the worse, the better. If there's any kind of synergy, that's bad.
Okay.
All
Are we
right.
doing the same pick order?
No, we're doing it reverse. So eepily starts and Lucky goes last.
If the
Nice.
team makes it past week 2, it's bad.
If your team hasn't folded by week 3, you failed your draft.
I think me and Eeply have the same game theory going into this.
All right.
Do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, I
Did
feel
you
like we
have a
have
theory? I
exactly
haven't
the
thought
same
about
game
this.
theory.
There's definitely two different approaches. You know, there's create the team which just doesn't do well, and isn't very good, and then there's create the team that implodes. 3
And
days.
how do you do that, Eeply? What criteria do you need to meet in order to make a team implode?
Yeah, you actually have a heavy cross on your shoulders right now. You're about to pick the worst possible player to have on your team in Prem.
Jesus fuck, dude. This is rough. Are we? So is it same rules applying as in we can change people on soldier roles and scout roles, but
Yeah, you have to pick on the
no.
right class again.
Oh, they have to be in the right class.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can't just
Yeah.
pick a full medic team or whatever and put them on scout. No, this is part of why I inserted that rule. So yeah, no, same kind of class rules as before. Oh man, you're about to break someone's heart, Eepily.
I'm
Pick
ready to break
wisely.
someone's heart. I'm feeling
Fuck 'em.
pretty guilty. I gotta go with the meme. I gotta go with the meme and get flicked to begin with.
Yes!
God damn it!
Oh god.
Stole my pick already!
I've gotta go with the meme. What can you do?
Flick. Oh man. All right.
I'm fucking preparing to just get tweets or fucking shit.
No,
Yeah, we're all gonna get thrown out. We're gonna all get cancelled after this.
But
Yeah,
fine.
there's a reason why we're not doing this on TFTV channel, right? 'Cause This is not coach.
None of
This is
this
not a
counts.
nice thing to do. All right,
on,
I
go
think
on,
I'm gonna pick DQC on medic because I just kind of figure he hasn't played that class before. I saw him play a little bit, and I thought he was like out of position a bunch. And then isn't he Russian? So he probably doesn't speak English, right?
Sure.
No idea.
Yeah, he's only played on many Russian teams, but from what I've seen, he's got the mechanics and the schmoves, but he's he ain't all there.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know, man. Wandum, tell us. You should be
I'm
good at
picking
this game.
I want Eames as my demo man.
You want Eames?
I want Eames
You
as my
immediately
demo
pick a
man.
good player.
I want Eames on my demo man. I want Eames on my demo man.
I mean, we kind of heard Eepily say he didn't want to pick Eames because he didn't fit with some players. So I could see this making some sense, right? Now you just need to pick people that cannot get along with Eames. Like who doesn't like being called and micromanaged?
Yeah, you're in a tough spot. I'm gonna pick Doey.
Oh. I actually really wanted Doey. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck you! I got him in the first round. He's mine again.
Not the Doey picking to Doey again. Doey off class and Doey.
Yes.
Back-to-back Doey picks.
No one saw this strategy coming, did they? The back-to-back Dobro.
Jesus.
Oh god. I'll get another pick now, don't I?
Yes, you have another
You
one.
do.
Who would
I'm
not
gonna
fit
go
with
with
Doey?
the strategy of critical Brit mass.
Oh, max toxicity.
Yeah, just so everything is fucked from start to finish. So I'm gonna pick Everex. I feel like
Oh.
that would be. We've now got two insanely vocal, toxic Brits in one team.
And Everex really wants scout solos that go nowhere. So
And
you know
Doey will not provide them because I'll drop the Uber before he even gets there. So it's fine.
I want Josh on my team. Get me Josh on Pocket.
Yeah.
What? Oh no. Okay, yeah, I see the theory.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I want Josh on Pocket. I want a war on my Mumble. If
You sure you don't want him on Roma just for a laugh?
if you're on scout in this team, I don't want you to think. I just want you to just process. Like plugged into the mainframe and still not be able to keep up.
Mumble like 1% volume every screen.
All right. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with the lowest possible DM route to begin here, and then I can always,
be more likely to lose just based off DM.
like I was gonna pick Slash because he's a newcomer, but he's also Russian, so him and DQC might get along. So I can't pick Slash. That wouldn't work. Maybe isn't Lancer super loud and he just runs into people, right? So maybe Lancer is the pick.
You're picking some synergy there, mate. They're in the same team.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, you already picked it. Unlucky. This
You
is
said the name, no kickbacksies.
you know?
I didn't write it down. I was just saying my thoughts out loud.
Why am I helping you? What is this?
Wait. How am I? No. Okay, I'm picking. Okay, I'm picking Lancer. Fine. You get your will.
Put your hand on the chess piece. You got to move it.
All right. So I'm getting 2.
Yep.
Okay. I think there is massive logic behind critical Brit mass.
There is.
That's what I'm gonna go for. So we start off with Flick. We're gonna go directly into. I'm trying to work out.
Are there even
if,
enough
like-
British people for both you and Lucky to pick full English team? I don't think there is.
No.
Well, but we have some like honorary Brits, you know,
Yeah.
people who are like close enough.
Okay, I can't wait to hear this.
So I'm gonna go for like for demo. It's a pick between like Mac and Yon. I'm gonna go for Mac because just Mac is just louder in my experience, and it's just more likely just to scream quite a bit.
All right.
I absolutely love just Mac streams where he's just basically screaming. So I'm gonna need Mac get involved. My next pick is gonna be. See, the problem is I don't know enough about how people are gonna react to these situations. That's the issue.
You just have to big brain it.
Like it's. My logic is I kind of want to pick Mathis because he's a Brit, but I don't know whether there's going to actually be synergy because of.
Oh yeah, you might also just end up having too much talent on a team, right? And it just carries them either way.
I'm kind of just a bit spooked.
Being kind of starting, dude. You got to be careful.
Okay. And I know that there's some nice soldiers as well. There's, you have a lot of people who are just like very chill, and I don't want chill. I need all go. You know what? I'm getting Yeehaw. Getting Yeehaw. Yeehaw's just gonna go all the time. Flick's gonna try with him. Mac's gonna be screaming. Yes. Okay.
You're just going for they might have some talent, but they're gonna fold in a week.
I want chaos, because the thing is, like, it doesn't matter whether or not everyone's screaming. I want people to just like be always trying to get in, right? And I feel like that's Yeehaw's greatest strength. But like, if everyone's trying to do that, surely you can't do that with 6 people,
Yeah, it's a shame Connor isn't on this list because you would have been able to pick him up for med, and then you would have been GG.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna
honestly, maybe like I feel like my team's gonna be like a 50% of the time it just wins everything. The other 50% of the time it just like like their biggest weakness is themselves. Maybe I fuck this.
Yeah, I've got 2 Russians, I think, maybe. No, I've got a Russian and an Israeli. So I think I want Charlie on pocket because he is one of those people that get really frustrated and will let people know. So that's just gonna cause chaos in the mumble. So I'm picking Charlie as my roamer, I guess, just to annoy him more. No pocket.
On roamer as well.
No.
Roamer.
No, I'm going to put him on pocket because then he feels like he has a bigger responsibility.
No. Get him on Roma. I trust. Get him on Roma. Charlie.
All right,
Roma
you're good at being bad. I'm going to trust you.
Charlie
Good at
Roma.
being bad.
You really want him on Roma?
All right, there we go. So Roma, Charlie.
Oh, okay.
All right, Wandum. You have 2 really good players that don't mesh. So what's your next move?
I want. I had
Another main caller.
reached a conclusion yet, to be completely honest. I feel like I want Mathis on Roma because I want just Mathis says a lot and he's actually, I think honestly he's like quite opinionated, but he's one of those guys I don't think he's actually gonna call out and mumble. He's just gonna sit there and get really upset and never say anything. And he's just gonna hate his life. He's gonna keep playing. And it's gonna be great.
Oh, Charlie has said that that him and Lanza might have beef, so I picked perfectly here.
yeah,
Oh,
really
damn
good.
it. Hive
Yeah,
mind,
it's great. It's
you
great. And he's on Roma as well. I mean, this is a perfect team. Honestly, I want access to the Mumble channel of all 4 of these teams. Be able to listen.
I feel like there's going to be some sort of breach of the Geneva Convention within like a couple of minutes of these teams starting a scrim.
It's like max radiation. You're not allowed to be in there for very long before you just like collapse.
All right, Lucky, you've got the double doughy pick. Then you've got Everex in there. What's your next
I was
move?
never ever going to beat the double doughy pick, but I feel like I've got to go for someone where for 2 people here where it's going to either max out the Brit toxicity mass, or I'm going to pick some players that are just going to emo out as soon as they get taunted at in the game. That's my game strategy. So, this is hard because I was going to pick Matt, but you stole him from me. All right.
Yeah, the British people are like the English people are all getting picked really quickly here.
Okay, so yeah, everyone's going fast.
Isn't it?
I'm gonna have to pick. Oh no. Oh no. What do I do here? I'm picking Mankey on Roma.
Ooh.
So, inside information. I played on the Bud plus Mankey team before it was a Premiership team, when it was going into Div 1, and they sent me across their schedule page, their document, their Excel spreadsheet document, and it was literally full of swastikas and monkeys.
So I want to say, right, I didn't. So there's 2 trains of logic in terms of like West team. There is so bad it doesn't win, and so toxic it folds. I forgot so racist they get banned.
Yeah, they get like a major warning a week. They're done by week 3. They just don't have to. They just don't get to play.
They just get banned.
Can we do this for RGL instead? It's gonna be way easier.
Yeah, that's way easier.
Streamer team, they dare just stream any game and they get banned.
We're all just gonna cast.
Oh
We
god.
just make like a caster team. Then
You still need to pick one, Lucky.
All right, I'm gonna pick. I've got to get another Brit in here. I don't know who I want to pick because I like the remaining players. I just want to pick somebody bad. This is hard, man.
Yeah, that just means that there's a lot of good players in Prem. That means we all love you guys, but we're not.
We love you, really.
Everyone who
Yeah.
wasn't picked, we love you.
Big
Everyone who
memes.
was,
I'm picking Dagger
Try
on
again.
Dagger, man.
I thought
Dagger.
you meant the American for a second there, Dagger. I was like, what?
Dagger, up and coming
Okay.
demo man.
Alright, I want to get Voxy on Scout here. There's another strong
logic?
voice. He cares a lot about TF2. I think he's gonna mesh great with the enthusiasm on my team.
Like this is another. You have a pretty talented team. Are you just banking on them not getting
I'm
along?
banking on them getting super angry at themselves. These guys are gonna fuck up a last push and never speak to each other again.
You just make me think of that video, like when a push goes wrong in Div 2. That like age-old video.
Can I get Lulu on my team? Please?
Oh man. Okay. So what I'm thinking right now, like maybe Bud is racist too. Maybe like he's new to Prem. Let's see. Also, like Jan could also be one of those people that actually get really frustrated when people aren't taking things seriously or they're trolling, right? So maybe, but then we have 2 people that would get frustrated. There needs to be like one guy that's going to implode. I feel like. So I don't think Jan is in there. So I'm gonna pick Bud on Pocket, and just hope that he both. He's new to Prem, so might not be talented enough. His team's not going to be good enough, and then hopefully he's also going to be like super toxic towards everyone. So that's my hope.
If you put Marv on Scout, I would have believed that your team is like a pug team that Marv picked. It looks like a Marv pug team. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that could be a question for when we're all done. Like, if this was a pug team, which one would have people like quitting midway through?
See, this is really hard for me now. I need 2 soldiers and a medic, but like I want to keep going for Brits, but there's too many. It's like, as far as I'm aware, like Poison and Warped are pretty chill, aren't they?
Poison's the most chill guy I know, and Yon is just he's a babyface boy. That's so nice.
Yon? No, I'm not talking about Yon. I already have a demo, man.
Well, that entire team, that's what I'm talking about. Bus crew in general, they're all lovely.
Yeah.
It's gonna make the rest of your team like jealous because he has like a girlfriend, and that's gonna weird people out. You know, wait, this guy IRL as well?
I've already picked a demo, man. I don't care about Yon. Move on. Jesus. Right. I want to pick Brits.
Aren't they all really talented at this point, though?
Yeah, like, so the issue is even like some of the newer soldiers, like obviously newer soldiers to Prem, they just kind of get like dicked on. So I have to pick a newer player. Because I physically, it's like I like the idea of like, going for like the pure chaos team, right? Like all win or all lose, right? And like possibly getting like, Nobby for like the all in, but then he is just really good anyway, and it would probably we get to the point of working. I like the idea of going like Sylves, but only if, I don't know, his team can only refer to him as like Beaker, right? Like that's, and like eventually it gets to the point where he just like snaps and like kills someone. I don't know. So hard, man. This is tricky. There are just loads of good players. I think I'm in danger of making a good team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say.
I'm worried.
Like, you have faint light right now.
Yeah.
That's what you have. You need to change that because faint is good.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I have to pick Sills just because he's newer to Prem and because he gets slightly more upset than some of the ultra chill people in the world. He's like chill anyway, but he's
Pocket
just.
or Roamer?
I feel like you've got a hard pick here, eepily, like in general. Like we're in the point where there's not many people left that we would be able to pick.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Sills on Roma. Why not? So I need a medic and I need a pocket. My medic is gonna be. I don't know anything about Trum. Does anyone have any inside info about Trum?
He's good at medic and pogs.
He's okay. He's better than Grabber. That's all.
Grabber was amazing last season.
I haven't watched a lot of Trum other than what's seen them qualifiers.
Has Trum got strong opinions about things? Does he get upset at Brits?
He's on transferring. He's going to have the strong opinions.
Okay, I'm gonna. This can be my logic.
Yes! Let's go!
No, apparently Trum is chill. Does Juxta get upset?
Can you just pick Torret? I know he's not on the list.
No, you cannot just pick Torret. That's
Please
cheating.
Please.
I'd like to pick Torret,
Please
but I'm
get
not
Torret.
around.
Yeah, just
I
Torret and
can
Castle Car
I
in
can
here.
get Torret.
I don't know, like if Trum's chill, I'm just gonna have to pick him and just hope that there's like a lot of chaos and Brits talking and he just has a difficult time keeping up with things. I'm just gonna pick Trum. I don't know. It's like I said, it's fucking hard. I think my team might end up being good and I'm really upset.
Team is decent.
Yeah.
Like, what have you done?
I'm so
Alright.
mad.
Yeah, okay. So I don't know enough people like personally to really make sure to pick the worst possible fit. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that, because since a good scout combo is what you need to win this game, I think I'm going to have to pick Hempus, who I think is one of the weakest guys. It's like either him or Earl, but Earl was picked, right? So Hempus is he better than Slash? But Slash is Russian. Yeah, okay, I'm picking Hempus on scout. So,
Sorry, Hem.
Rest in peace. But see, all of us are just like, trying to find reasonings other than just skill, and you're just like, him bad.
Who haven't you edited into frag videos, Beta? Just pick all of them.
Actually.
Who doesn't show up in my videos? Yeah, just pick those. Also, that's the least personal thing you can say about him. It's easily forgiven. I'm being smart here.
Juan's in a good position where he gets to pick a medic. Like, he's just free reign on the medic pick now. Like, he can just look across the board.
I'm in two minds about it though, because I can either. I feel like eventually I'm going to need another punching bag besides Mathis. And like maybe getting Juxter on medic is a really good idea because both Eames and Josh are both gonna get really upset at Juxter.
Yeah.
He's the newer medic, right?
Juxter is beta male.
As well. That would be really funny, but I feel like also Mueller is the type of guy that would talk back to them.
Oh.
Oh.
Thing is, that
Oh.
Mueller has already played with Josh. I feel like
Yeah.
some of the yelling has already happened. So I'm gonna
No,
have to go with Juxter.
okay, hang on a second. Because the thing is, Condom played with Josh for years and they never stopped yelling. The yelling
True.
doesn't necessarily stop if they play together.
Okay. I think I'd. You're putting me in a difficult spot.
Well,
Yelling
the technical. Okay, here's the
Just
thing,
read
Wandum,
that
right?
as well.
Wandum, you don't need to pick a medic yet. You can just pick a scout because no one can pick a medic ahead of you. So you basically have a free medic pick, right?
True.
So you
That's
you
kind
just
of
have to pick the
true,
scout.
Actually. I think with that logic, I can just go ahead and pick a punching bag scout.
I mean, there's a few left.
I think I'm gonna have to pick QB because I don't rate him very much, and he's also French, so
Oh my god.
it's bonus points.
Can you elaborate on why it's bonus point for being French? Thank you.
I think there's just like you look at the amount of Brits on my team already. There's like 3 Brits versus 1 French guy. There's already
Oh
like
yeah. British
Wait, no,
people and French
2.
people are
Josh is
famously.
Irish, but like
not.
okay, so like besides Ireland and England being basically the same country, like
Oh my god. Not Josh gonna
Wow.
pick fucking Milan.
Let's just end on that. Lucky. While chat is gonna go ape shit on that one.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, QB on scout. That's the solution.
Okay, so we're down to a little bit of a wire now, aren't we? With I need a pocket soldier and I need a scout.
Yes.
I'm going to go for the opposite theory that Wan went for in the last one, or exactly the same theory actually. I'm going to pick Ron's on pocket
Ooh.
because I feel like he will fold under the pressure of not being supported by anyone on his team.
Yeah.
There will be no modelly coddling in this team. It will just be Everex screaming at them, Dagger going apeshit, and Doey saying that he's only right. So, with Mankey kind of memeing about in the background, making monkey noises, and that's about that. And now I need a scout. I'm just trying to pick anti-synergy right now.
That is the
What's
name
the
of the
most
game.
anti-synergy that I could do? I probably think a French.
You also don't want to pick teammates, right?
Yeah, I haven't got anyone from Bus Crew, so I'll pick Slash. Just because. Where's Slash from? Anyone know?
I think it's
Anyone?
Russia. I think it's Russia.
Russia? Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Problem solved.
Yeah, I feel like I've got a pretty toxic team here. I'm feeling pretty good about this.
Yeah.
Also,
alright.
by the way, Wan, you stole my QB pick because
Yeah.
QB doesn't speak a lot of English.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It's
good
perfect.
information.
And
He
then
can't even respond.
he wouldn't have been able to speak to anyone on my team at all.
I think actually honestly I want Mueller on my team because I feel like now that I have QB you can get some like French bands going as well. Nothing's better than joining a mumble and there's just 2 people speaking a different language before you even start, right? So you have some sort of division in the team because there are 2 Frenchies, they're just going to speak French to each other and like never talk to anyone else. But then also he can kind of beef with Josh and Eames. I think set up for success. I'm going for long-term sustained emotional like trauma on my team.
Nice.
It's so insane how close you are to also just winning as well.
I want my team to like therapy. I want them to go to therapy and like deal. I have like PTSD.
Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, so I need a demo man, and my first thought was Milky. I could definitely see Milky being a very toxic person. All right, and let's see, his name was Doctor Pedophile in one of this game. That just seems mean, just immediately right off the bat. And then like who else would be like probably toxic and annoying to deal with on demo man? Like I can see Nasboy just not dealing with anyone, just not taking all that shit. I think I'm gonna go with Milky on my demo man.
Okay. So I get my pick of pocket and then my pick of off class.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Pocket wise, I've thought long and hard about this, and again, I'm gonna tread the line here. I'm gonna tread the line of being so close to winning that I lose. And my pocket is gonna be Nubby. I'm gonna chain him to a medic, and
So you can't have fun?
That he doesn't get to have fun. He doesn't get to have fun, and I hope that he just like explodes internally because he doesn't get to do Nubby shit. He just has to like stand around and be a womble pocket. I think there's a very real chance that he just fucking annihilates. But I'm just gonna hope, right? Because I can't go for toxicity, and I can't just go for like a boring player. I need something which, you know, hopefully, yeah, Nubby would just like.
This is also a team that might have
have
thoughts that they could win it all because they have enough talent to maybe make some waves, right? And then when it all crumbles down, they're just all gonna give up.
Yeah. Either way, none of it matters, right? Because all 6 of my picks so far make no difference because my off class is going to be fucking Nasboy on Spy, so I have won.
No!
You took
Don't
it
give a
from
shit.
me.
I fucking won.
That clip is the most hilarious clip I've ever seen in all of Team Fortress. I was dying when I saw that clip of Nas stabbing his own players and trying to revolve his own heavy.
And you can tell who he is because he's still fucking staring in circles. This guy doesn't fucking work.
It's perfect. That's all I care about. The other 6 might just win, but the Nasboy Spy is just gonna fucking chaos.
The Nasboy Spy. Oh man, yeah, I definitely can't do better than that. Like I'm obviously thinking of taking a medic. Like I could see Seeds just being worthless on anything, but no, I think he's too talented. So let's not pick Seeds. Who only plays their own class? Have anyone seen Yon play anything other than Demo Man? I don't know.
I think he has an air shot in biggest TF2 air shots ever video number 2.
Oh, okay.
He has like a skybox.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Maybe Mac is. Has he been picked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he has.
He's mine, innit?
Oh boy, man, I'm gonna end up picking someone talented. That's annoying. Elikor, I've actually seen snipe before. Like you'd think with his sensitivity, it's impossible.
No. Elikor hacks.
Yeah.
He's got aim
I'm also thinking of picking Dowie again. But
you can't. He's mine.
Yeah.
I'm afraid the back-to-back dough pick. No saw it coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is
on
it,
your best
you know?
and your worst team. It's kind of incredible. God. Oh. You know what? Dude, I don't know. Who here's talented on Spy and Sniper?
You don't want talent.
No,
Who's talentless?
You want
Yeah, he's
someone
trying to go in the
who
opposite
can
direction.
constantly, you know?
Yeah. All right. You know what? I think Tobbs. is not
Ooh,
a good
yeah,
sniper
yeah.
or spy.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm gonna go with Tobbs. Just
Yeah,
to share some love with my fellow Dane.
Man is full-time soldier.
Yep. And the best thing about it is I know Tobbs would get angry at you saying that, Beta. Like for sure. he would be offended at you saying this.
Perfect.
Yep.
So Wandum, with that, who
I'm in a
have I
similar-
missed?
I don't know who, because I need someone to off class that's not actually gonna do anything right, but like he's just gonna be there.
Who would just cloak and dagger and sit in a corner forever while baiting his team? Is the question, right?
He's like, I'm decloaking, and then like, oh wait, they found me. I feel like I had a train of thought, and then you said Tobbs, and I just lost it completely. And now I'm trying to pick it back up. It's so hard because there's so many players picked as well.
Do you think, like, if you just take someone with low DM ish, like, do you think Martin might?
Because
not be good?
you hear off class and you think Gazi Pyro, but I think like that would actually just make my team a winning team, and it'd be the wrong move.
Yeah.
It seems
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
toxic to have a perma pyro though. That would
Yeah.
be annoying.
Gazi, but he can't play. No, he's like actually pretty good at sniper as well. Ooh, this is rough. This is rough. Actually, I think I'm gonna get Juxter on off class. That'd be funny.
Yeah. I'm not seeing. Has Juxta played any other class on like a lower level, or is it just like medical?
No,
away?
wait, he's a scout main, right? Oh fuck.
Oh,
this is
too
horrible.
late. Oh, I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Never mind.
too
Never
late.
mind.
Oh,
I'm
just
not getting
rules,
Juxter
get
on off
fucked.
class.
Get fucked. My last pick is going to be Martin because I feel like in a LAN setting, Everex would push him over, take his glasses, and he wouldn't be able to see anything.
That's it. Oh my god. What a
But what if
stupid
Martin
way of
gets
ending it.
Everex's glasses first? What do you do then?
And then we put him on engineer, and he can swing at the range because he can't see it.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the team I've assembled. I've put 6 incels with Martin.
I'm genuinely horrified. I would be so interested to see what my team would actually play like, because
Your team is actually just like a map.
Your team is not bad, to be honest.
yeah, no, yeah, like the players themselves are like good. I just really hope that people
Nothing would
don't
mellow.
mellow out at all. And
Yeah.
like I just gotta hope these like if they're just like, you know, having a nice day, if everyone's like, you know, had their Weetabix in the morning and, you know, they've gone and had a nice walk in the day, I think my team fucks, right? But if my team's just like a little bit like, you know, upset, slightly annoyed, I know someone like use a last of the milk or something, I think they could absolutely just go to shit. That's I think I kind of fucked up. But then again, I got the last boy off class, so that's really all I care about.
Yeah. That in itself is kind of.
Yeah, I'm trying to
It's
just
hard,
think.
but
Yeah.
eventually, it just becomes like the Schadenfreude. It just becomes like team morale boost. You know, like they're all having
Yeah,
fun
do
laughing.
you reckon-
afterwards.
Every time, you know, you lose a round, people are feeling a little bit sad, and they're like, "Oh, right, you know, let's bring our spirits up." Last boy, go spy again. Go. Come on, go, last boy.
Go, Nas, go! Starts stabbing his own team, trying to sap his own sentry.
Oh,
We're doing it, boys!
No, that's us. That's us. No, the enemy team. Yes, off you go.
Stop shaking your fucking mouse. Maybe you see who you actually had to kill.
Him trying
I mean,
to play
shaking your mouse
sniper,
is
it just flicks
actually
all over the
good
place.
when you're playing spy, right? Because melee, you just swipe.
That's,
as you-
oh god, yeah. I fucked up in every regard. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Okay. Let's see if we can get a theme for each of these teams. Okay, Lucky, what's gonna happen to your team?
They're gonna roll out to mid. No one's gonna call anything. Someone will bomb, and then someone will just go, "For fuck's sake!" And then that'll be it
We're not
from
doing
there
anything,
onwards.
We're nowhere.
We're not doing anything. No one's doing anything. And Everex is just trying to call something. He doesn't really know what's
Everex is
going
gonna
on
be in the
because
background, it's like,
Ron's is in
"I'm
the
on side,
skybox, tidying
I'm
up
doing
other
100 to
shit.
a scout. Nobody's doing anything. Stop.
Yeah.
Help. And then he dies.
Ron's will be in the skybox somewhere, and then he'll be on someone and be like, "I've killed the medic, guys!" But then his entire team wipes. And then we'll be like, "For fuck's sake, Rons, what are you doing that for? Not going for anyone and calling nothing. Fucking hell." And that'll be it.
All right, so your team is just super toxic and not
Yeah,
gonna be able to
that'll
work
be
together.
it. And Mankey, of course, in the background, just making monkey noises.
I'll be honest, right now, Lucky, it sounds like you would fit in perfectly with.
Oh, mate. This is my roster. Replace me with Dowie immediately.
Yeah.
All right, okay, Wandum, what happens with your team? What would you say is your goal with this team?
Okay, so a round just finished. They won the first round because obviously the local players are really good. And then the second round happens, and then the question of Mumble is asked by either Mathis or QB, what are we doing on mid? And then Josh and Eames and Mula and Voxy all say different things at the same time. And then
I
it's
like
just
that,
chaos. You can't do anything anymore because all of them just want to do. And like Josh is screaming, obviously, because he's used to doing that. And it's like some of the fucking like the femboys on his team are used to taking it. But like maybe Voxy and Eames are too much chads to be able to like not get yelled at by Josh, you know? And so they're just gonna sit there and it's gonna be awful. And the mumble is gonna be absolutely amazing.
So just strong personalities unable to get along.
And then like halfway through the season, Mathis is going to post a 3-minute long frag video, which is the best frag video ever. And then 2 days later it's gonna be unlisted and you're never gonna be able to find it again.
And that's important because never mind. Okay, my team is just not talented enough to work in Prem, and once they start losing, they're gonna start blaming each other and get really frustrated with the amount of action that's
You've gone
going
for the
on.
shit spiral.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, this is just a downward spiral that's gonna continue on for a very long time until everyone just quits, because my team are mostly like quiet people that kind of steam in their own hatred and just kind of passive aggressively just don't want to do it. So like, they probably make it through the entire season, but then they never talk to each other ever again. That's my goal here. So eepily, what do you think is going to happen to your team?
I think it's going to be simultaneous perfection and disaster. I think this is the kind of team that goes like 3 rounds up in like 5 minutes. Everything's like looking good, and then either one thing goes a little bit wrong, or, as previously discussed, someone makes an offhand comment about how Sylves looks like Beaker from the Muppets. Sylves gets a bit upset. His scouts both get a bit upset because they've realized that, they're being reined in a bit too much and they really want to go. Nobby's just having a miserable time because someone's physically forced him to take his spoon off, so he's having a bit of a strop. So he decides, fuck this, spoon's on, I'm in. The scouts are like, fuck it, if Nobby's going in, I'm going in as well. Max just screaming. Trom is a little bit clueless, just trying to understand how he ended up in this situation in his life, and just wishes to be back with his friends. But unfortunately, we're beyond that at this point. And after going 3 rounds up, they then spend the rest of the game just kind of wobbling around, lose 5-3, and then just all deafen immediately and mumble after the game until they next have to play. This is talking from personal experience here. This is how every team I'm on goes.
There's tears rolling down my face right now.
And then obviously, as previously discussed, whenever there's, whenever they can't quite decide what to do, they just, poke Nasboy with a stick. He just gets fucked, and they're like, right, let's just move
waste
on with the
2
rest
minutes
our
of
lives,
everyone's life.
That's it. It's this is like a does well up to a point kind of team,
Yeah.
I hope. I don't know. Fuck it. No, I've just made it up.
Yeah. I guess we should end up saying that there's a lot of talent in Prem, and it's very difficult to pick a bad team. Yeah. There's a lot of speculation going on in here about things that may or may not be true.
Somehow my worst team is picked, some of the best fucking players in the division. But
Yeah.
we just
You have Mac, Nubby, and Yeehaw on your worst team, and Nasboy.
some fucking actual just beast players. I'm just hoping somehow can just fuck it up. Yeah. Sorry, Prem players. There's too many good ones.
Just the offhand comment you made about Sills looking like Beak. Someone makes a comment.
The thing is, right, the first time you say, the first time Mac links the image to Sills, it'll be like, oh, that's kind of funny, right? And then, like, the 50th, the 56th time, whatever, it's like, it eventually gets to the point, like, can you just fucking...
Halfway through the season, they've won most of their games, and they're about to go to playoffs, and that happens.
Just the snap happens. I got the image here, by the way.
Oh, can you post it?
Yes, please post it.
I fucking
Oh.
so much, dude.
Can I post it in chat?
It's so,
That's gonna be
it's why
still
Sills is
after
like my
the
favorite
first
player.
scrim.
Oh my
Like 5
God.
minutes from the first scrim, and Sills is looking like this.
Oh my
Wait.
God.
You go 3 rounds up, somehow lose 5-3, and Sills just sitting there with that look at his face, like, what the fuck just happened?
What the fuck? Mac is screaming like nonsense, and he's like, "What?"
Oh, I get the feeling as soon as Mac joins the mumble,
Look at
it's going to
that.
be drum and bass and British noises.
Oh, I feel so bad. Silver's gonna be so much shit.
Oh, Stills, I'm so sorry.
And he's not in the viewer list. It's fine. He's
Oh, he'll find it. He'll find it. He'll find it.
Of course.
We're all getting cancelled for this.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, all right. With that, I think we're gonna end it. You know, eepily is about to just fuck off anyway.
He has to play MVM, guys.
Is that your whole plan to go play MVM?
No. It's a thing with the Essentials people to do with some DreamHack nonsense.
Oh,
but
okay.
apparently MVM has to be involved. So there you go.
I
There you
think.
go.
Yeah, this is. Be nice.
Living my life. I'm famous.
All right. Thank you guys for watching so much. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. Thank you, Lucky, Wandum, and eepily for participating. I hope we can do something similar another time. Maybe I'll come up with something better. Who knows? And, you know, congratulations to everyone who made it onto the best teams, and commiserations to everyone who made it onto the worst teams. And I'll make some YouTube polls to see, because those get like 1,000 votes. And, you know, YouTube viewers are by far the smartest people in the universe. So we'll find an actual winner of this or something. There's not going to be a prize. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thank you guys for participating, and have a good night.
Thanks, players. Love you. Bye. Don't beat me up at LAN.